Hello and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to look at how we can create this simple motion title or this creative motion title as this one. As usual, let's begin by creating a sequence. Right click, new sequence. Let's add two title by coming to the add tool, title 1, and add another title again. Select the first title and change the name. Select the text, change the text to 100 and change the thickness to extra bold and click OK. From the transform properties in the position in the Y value, drag and move it up above the other text. Select the second text, go to the add text and change the text. Select the text, change to 100 and the thickness to extra bold. Change the color and click OK and OK. From the transform tool position Y value, drag it down somewhere here. Again, select the first text, drag it up somewhere here. Second text and drag it down all the way here to make room for our solid color. So let's add the first solid color, add solid and drag it on the timeline. Go to the uniform scale, uncheck the checker. Go to the scale under the transform in the X value, change that to 45 and in the Y value change that to 20. Let's add another solid color, add tool, solid and drag it on top of the first solid color. Select it, go to the uniform scale, uncheck the checker. In the scale X value, change that to 40 and in the Y value change that to 18 and change the color to another color. Click OK. You can change the red solid color to another color if you wish to. So in our example, our titles and the solid are at an angle. So let's select the first title there. In the rotation, click on it and type -10. Select the second title, click on it and type -10. And you can do the same for the two solid color. Select the first one, rotation, -10. Select the second one, rotation, -10. The next is the animation. So let's select our solid color, which is this one here. Drag it to go behind and select the second solid color, which is the white one. In the X value, drag it to go behind again. Keyframe it. Select the first solid color, which is the green one. Move the marker somewhere here. Let's make room. And drag the solid color out somewhere here. Select the second solid color. Keyframe it. Move the marker somewhere here. Drag it out. And now let's play to see. So let's move it a little bit closer to the first keyframe so it moves faster. Now let's select the first solid color. Go to the properties, change the opacity to 50. Second solid color, change the opacity to 50. And now it's time to animate the text. So select the first text, which is the white one at the top. Make sure to position it somewhere here and drag it all the way into the two solid clip. Position it somewhere there. Now go to the scale, uncheck the uniform scale here. Change this to 0. Now let's select the second text, which is the orange one. Select it and drag it all the way behind the two solid color like this. And now go to the beginning of the clip and select the first solid color. In the uniform scale, uncheck the checker. In the scale, keyframe it and change the value of X to 0 and Y to 0. Select the second color, uncheck the checker and change the scale of the X value to 0 and the Y to 0. Now select the second solid color, which is the last one on top. Drag the marker all the way to somewhere here where the two solid clips are resting. And now select the first text, keyframe it, move somewhere here close to the keyframe and change the value to 100 for X and Y to 100. Do the same for the second text. Come back to the first keyframe of the first text and select the second text, keyframe it. Select the first text to see where the last keyframe is, which is this one here, and select the second text again and change the value to 100. the X, and again 100 for the Y. Now move the marker somewhere here, go to the position and keyframe it. Move the marker somewhere here. So this is the orange text, so it has to go down, reveal out from here. So in the Y value, click and drag it down to reveal the text. Again, let's move somewhere here and select the first text. In the position, keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and drag it to reveal on top of the text. Somewhere here, you can position it like that, and right click again, select Bezier for the first text and the second text. Let's do the same. Now let's play our animation. And we do have a text in the middle. So let's decrease the height of this clip here, Control negative or minus, and add a title. Go to the properties of the text, the edit text, and change that. Select the text, change to 100, and change the color to another color. Click OK and click OK. I would like to change this solid color, which is the green, the white one, to black. Okay, so let's rotate the text. So select the text that we have just added in and go to rotation. Click and -10 to rotate the text. We can increase the text here, so let's go back again to edit text, select the text, make sure to have it a little bit brighter, click OK, and change this to maybe 110. And again, we need to animate this text, so go to the beginning, go to the scale, uncheck the uniform scale, keyframe it, select the solid color, move the marker to where the final solid color comes to rest, which is this one here. Select the text, keyframe it again, move the text up here, keyframe it. Okay, so go to the beginning, change the value of the text to 0, which is the scale. For the X value and the Y value to 0, select the solid color, and when both are in position, we want this two to reveal first, these two texts, and then the final text to come on. So let's select the second text somewhere here, or the first text somewhere here, and this is where we want our middle text to be revealed. So come here and select the text, keyframe it, and move the marker somewhere here and change the value to 100 for the X and Y. Now we'll play our animation. This is how it's going to look like. Okay, so let's select a first solid color, which is the green one, and change the opacity to 100. And let's do the same for the black solid color, change the opacity to 100. So this is how it looks like now. So when we play our animation, okay, so as usual, let's select all our clips and nest them, and remove the audio clip, Ctrl L, and select the audio clip and delete it. And let's import in a video clip. You can select the sequence, go to Add Effect, King, and Luma Key, and in the upper limit change to 0. I want to change this to another color because we have the green lines here. So let's double click on it, select the last text, which is the one in the middle, go to edit, select the text, change this, I want to change this to yellow, click, and change the thickness to extra bold, and click OK, and double click on the sequence to get it back to the nested sequence. So that's it for this video, and hope you have learned something from this video. Again, thank you for watching.